the side of the dreaded. The Hounds are going to struggle against her.
Israel back in the game now. Michael Tucker.
As always, it should have been a foul call.
Lamar Israel's wide open.
What's up, Loyola? This is Eric Strand. I'm going to be bringing you your Greyhound Athletics news. To start off with, as a preview, we're just going to do a month in review of men's and women's basketball starting in 2008. First off, the men played Marist on January 17th. They came out with a victory, 83-71. 5 players had points in double figures. Gerald Brown was doing what he does, scoring 24 points. Marquise Sullivan and Brett Harvey each had 13, and freshman Brian Rudolph, the freshman sensation, has scored 12. Senior Michael Tuck had 11 points, and Harvey also contributed 6 rebounds and 5 assists, while Rudolph had 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Tuck added 5 rebounds to his stat column as well. Next up on the plate for Loyola was Siena on January 24th. Loyola came up with a big win, 88-56, scoring 18 three-pointers, setting a school record. The first 5 baskets of the second half were all threes. Loyola was making it rain. Michael Tuck came up big with 23 points, including 4 three-pointers. In addition, he grabbed 8 big boards for the Greyhounds. Gerald Brown scored another 20 points and also grabbed 8 rebounds. Brett Harvey finished with 16 points and 5 three-pointers in addition to 6 assists. Senior forward Amari Israel gathered 14 rebounds during the game, owning the boards. Next up, St. Peter's, February 7th. The Greyhounds come out with another win, 81-69. Gerald Brown dropped 33 points, including 4 three-pointers, and made all 11 free throws. This came after he scored 30 points in a loss at Niagara the week before. Sophomore Brett Harvey scored 13 points and dished out 7 assists, while senior Michael Tuck added 11 points and did what he does on the boards, grabbing 8 rebounds. Junior Marquise Sullivan scored 10 points, while Amari Israel came up with 5 blocks. Freshman guard Brian Rudolph scored only 3 points, but grabbed 8 boards and 7 assists. Next up, they played Niagara on February 10th. Loyola was looking to avenge a loss to Niagara the week before, but came up short 92-87. Niagara forward Sharon Fisher was balling with 45 points against the Greyhounds. Gerald Brown once again led Loyola with 29 points. Brett Harvey scored 20 points and converted all 7 of his free throws. Freshman sensation Brian Rudolph finished with 14 points and 5 assists. Senior Amari Israel added 13 points and grabbed 7 boards. The Greyhounds then stepped onto the court against Rider in the MAC Conference game on February 18th. They came out with a victory 73-68. Michael Tuck was making it rain with 20 points, 16 of them coming in the second half. He also was a beast on the boards, grabbing 9 rebounds. Gerald Brown finished with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Sophomore guard Brett Harvey scored 10 points, along with guard Marquise Sullivan. Brian Rudolph finished with 10 assists and 8 points, including a big layup with 16.5 seconds left to put the score at 71-67 Loyola. That's what he does. Loyola's next matchup was against UC Davis on February 23rd for their Bracket Busters game. It was senior day for Loyola as the seniors were honored in a pregame ceremony. Senior Gerald Brown led the Greyhounds with 16 points and 6 rebounds. Michael Tuck finished with 13 points and got big on the boards again with 9 rebounds. Marquise Sullivan was making it rain from the three-point line. He ended with 14 points. Sophomore Brett Harvey scored 12, including 4 points in the final 17.4 seconds to seal the deal. Freshman sensation Brian Rudolph tallied 6 points, 8 assists, and was getting big on the boards with 8 rebounds. Now let's take you over to the women's action. The women first walked into Reach Arena on January 18th in their MAC Conference game against Siena. Loyola ended up losing 67-57. Vika Sholokova scored 17 points and grabbed 13 rebounds, ballin'. Erica Di Clemente scored 12 points and Shalon Pryor added 10. The Greyhounds next matched up against Iona in another MAC Conference game on January 31st. The Greyhounds dropped this one as well, 90-68. Iona was taking Loyola to basketball school as they forced 20 turnovers against the Greyhounds. Freshman forward Meredith Talley led Loyola with 15 points, while senior center Vika Sholokova had a double-double with 14 points and a game-high 10 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about. Senior guard Tanisha Davis scored 14 points and pulled in 7 rebounds. The Greyhounds next matched up against St. Peter's on February 10th. Loyola won 75-72. After blowing a 20-point lead in the second half, the Greyhounds were able to pull off the conference win. Loyola is making it rain, shooting over 45% for the second game in a row. Vika Sholokova scored 17 points and grabbed 10 rebounds off the bench. Get big. Siobhan Pryor and Candace Walker each scored 15 points for the Greyhounds. Following that win, the Greyhounds matched up against Ryder on February 15th. Loyola also won this game 55-49. The Greyhounds bench was on fire, scoring 29 points, led by Erica DiClemente's 15. Vika Sholokova scored just 6 points, but was a beast on the boards, grabbing 13 rebounds. Unstoppable. Megan Wood returned from arthroscopic knee surgery to score 8 points. Siobhan Pryor added 9, while Tanisha Davis added 8. So there you have it, your men's and women's basketball month in review. Be sure to check out Channel 49 and WLOI.TV for your future Loyola Greyhound athletic news. I'm Eric Strand. Take it easy, Loyola.